Hello, my name is Jonathan Donald. Hi, class. Um, this is my first time making a video, so hopefully I do okay at it. It's actually my second attempt because my last video was like 12 minutes because I just blabbed on and on. So I'm going to try and make it quicker. My annotations are, or the common element between my books is animals, aimed at ages maybe 3 through first grade. And my last two books are aimed towards a younger audience. My first book is Splat the Cat, and it's by Rob Scotton. And basically, the plot is about um, a cat named Splat that is really nervous for its first day of cat school, and its mom drags it to school. It hangs on everything, uses every excuse in the book not to go to school. When it goes, it makes all kinds of friends and has a great time. And then it ends by waking up the next morning super excited for school. And the advantages of the book are the art. If you can see just the cover or this part on the end, every picture you can see like every strand of hair and fur in the cats. So the art's really good, and all the cats have goofy expressions that kind of appeal to humor and like here, um, and it gives personality to every single cat. But and then it teaches like kids that may struggle with um, if they're nervous to go to school or something and they're struggling with going to school on their first day, then this book encourages them and like shows you that you'll make friends anyways. The disadvantage of the book is that it has a pet mouse, so it might actually it may misinform children. The children may think that cats and mice may be compatible when they're really not. So that's this book. The next book is called Hey Duck, and it's about a duck that follows around a cat and pesters it, asking all these questions. The duck just wants to have fun, but the duck keeps calling the cat a duck, and it's a cat, it's not a duck. So the cat keeps correcting the duck, saying, "I am most certainly not a duck. I am a cat, and I don't want to do the things that you do because I'm a cat and I do different things." And the cat climbs up a tree, tells it to scram, and falls asleep. Once it wakes up from its nap, it realizes it misses the duck. The duck's having fun by itself, and then he goes searching for the duck. When it finds it, it says I missed you, and the duck missed it too, and that's pretty much the end of the book. The advantages are it teaches friendship and how to have fun together instead of by yourself, and it has rhyming stanzas and similar art to the last book. You can see all like every detail of the fur. Super good art, and I didn't really think this book had any disadvantages. Just plain simple, good book. That's that book. The next book I picked is called The Fire Cat, and it is by Esther Averill, and it is about a a cat that it lived in a junkyard, and it was a really bad cat, and chased other cats. It was bigger than everyone else, and it just misbehaved all the time, and it really wanted to do something big, but it was just a bad cat. And then a woman takes it in and says, the only reason you're a bad cat is because you were raised bad. And so she cares for it, and the cat still goes out and misbehaves, and eventually it chases up a cat up into a tree and gets stuck there, and the fire department has to come and rescue this cat, who's the main character and is yellow with black polka dots. And the fire department takes it in, and and the cat eventually wants to help the firefighters. And by the end of the book, the cat goes up a tree to save a cat instead of bullying a cat. So and then it gets its own official fire hat in the book. And the advantages of this book are the morals that it teaches. It teaches not to pick on people. It teaches to help them out instead. You'll be honored and rewarded for good behavior. The disadvantages to the book. Oh yeah, also an advantage is the art. they made the cat such a ridiculous color and pattern that it just sticks out on every page. It's that's not a good one, but it's the cat is very obvious. And the disadvantages of the book is that it may encourage bad behavior because the woman says, well, if you're brought up bad, then that's why you behave bad. So people may use that as an excuse, like, oh, I was raised bad, like that's why I'm a bad kid. And that's the only thing negative I can think of this book. And it's a little bit long, and it just kind of drag the story on. So that's that book. The next one is aimed at a far younger audience, and it's Pat the Zoo. And it doesn't have an author, but it was published by Golden Books, an imprint of Random House Children's Books. Everyone's seen these kind of books where you pet the animals. Except this one, the first one is reused in the cover on the first page, but it changes for each one. There's an elephant. There's even Lion's Man, Whiskers, some unique ones I haven't seen in one of these books before. But yeah, there's on every one that you can feel an animal. It's aimed more at ages like 3, super young children. But on every page where you can feel an animal, it also gives adjectives to help describe what they feel like. So it's very educating. My favorite page in here. There's a frog, and the tongue is sticky, which is pretty cool. And then the disadvantages of this book are it's only like 9 pages long, so pretty short. You'll finish it really quick. Kids will probably move on and get bored of it. Good book though. And then my last book is, I went over 5 minutes again, but this one's better. It's only 7 minutes. This book is The Little Fish Who Cried Shark, by Trish Phillips, and it sounds very similar to The Little Boy Who Cried Wolf, and it is very similar. It's pretty much a ripoff. It's just underwater, but it's a pop-up book, and I really wanted to pick one book that was really different, so I picked a pop-up book. It teaches, the plot of the book is just like The Little Boy Who Cried Wolf. This fish swims around, yelling, "Hey, oh my gosh, shark!" And then everyone cowers in fear, and then he laughs at them. And then one day a shark actually comes, and the little fish says, "I'm not falling for that one." And there's actually a shark behind him. That's the last page. And boom, big shark. And then he's really embarrassed, and says that he changed his ways after that day. And the advantages of this book are the morals it teaches: don't prank others. It may come back to bite you one day. And the art is obviously an advantage. The pop-ups are very appealing, and I remember when I went to school back then, everyone checked these ones out first, and if you were last to the library, you snooze, you lose. So the pop-up is really appealing, and it also has rhyming stanzas, which is nice. And the disadvantage to this book is also like the last book, it's very short. It's like, this one's only like 8 pages, and but good book. And that is my video annotations. I hope I did okay. I went over a little bit. I can't seem to get it under 5 minutes. So hopefully this is fine. Thanks for watching.